Welcome to the tutorial on circuit analysis of instrumentation amplifier using op-amp. Here we consider the three op-amp instrumentation amplifier circuit which makes use of three op-amps. The first two op-amps are configured as the non-inverting amplifiers, whereas the third op-amp is configured as a difference amplifier. To begin with, we will start labeling the input voltages V1 and V2 and the resistances R1 and R2, R3 and resistance R4. The variable resistance will be denoted as RG. So we have totally three op-amps. So the op-amp A1 is having an input voltage V1 with resistance R1 and RG, whereas op-amp A2 has an input voltage V2 with resistance R2 and RG, and op-amp A3 is a difference amplifier wherein the resistances are considered to be equal. So that is why we have denoted it as resistance R3 and resistance R4. So input to the instrumentation amplifier is the input corresponding to the op-amps A1 and A2, which is taken from their non-inverting input terminals. And the output of the op-amp A3 will be equal to the output of the instrumentation amplifier circuit. So for the analysis purpose, here we will consider only the first part of the circuit, having the op-amps A1 and A2. So I am going to label the output of the op-amp A1 as VO1 and op-amp A2 as VO2. So the output voltage will now be equal to R4 by R3 into VO2 minus VO1. This R4 and R3 corresponds to the third amplifier A3 that we have used. And this I am going to name this as equation number 1, which is the overall output voltage that is computed. In order to do the analysis, I will denote different node voltages. So node A and node B voltage will be the same because of the concept of virtual ground. And node C and node D voltage will also be the same, which is equal to V2. At the output side, I am going to denote the node voltage as E, G, H and F corresponding to different points. So you can see that the voltage at node C, D and H is equal to V2, and the output of op-amp A1 is equal to the node voltage E, and output of op-amp A2 is equal to voltage F. And the input current will be not entering into the op-amp. Instead, it will be the same current that flows across these three resistors. So you can see that the current I that flows across R1 will be equal to the current that flows across resistance RG and R2. So I can write the equation using the Ohm's law between E and F to be equal to V out 1 minus V out 2 to be divided by R1 plus RG plus R2. And if I consider the resistances same, R1 and R2, then I can write this as I to be equal to V out 1 minus V out 2 divided by 2 times R1 plus Rg. Here I can consider either 2 times R1 or 2 times R2, any one of them. So because the voltage at node G is equal to V1 and H is equal to V2, I can write this as I is equal to V1 minus V2 by Rg. So using the two equations, what we see is that the current I was denoted in two different ways. One wherein V out 1 minus V out 2 divided by 2 times R1 plus Rg was there. And another equation wherein I was equal to V1 minus V2 divided by Rg was there. So these two equations I'm going to use, and now I'm going to denote them as 1 and equation number 2, and try to equate these two equations so that we get the equation for the output voltage. So V out 1 minus V out 2 divided by 2 times R1 plus Rg will be equal to V1 minus V2 divided by Rg. What we want is, if we had seen the first equation initially for the output voltage, we want an equation in terms of V out 2 minus V out 1. So we have to rearrange this particular equation so that we get the equation for V out 2 minus V out 1. So you can see V out 1 minus V out 2 is equal to V1 minus V2 into 2 R1 plus Rg divided by Rg. So this equation, I am going to denote it as equation number 3. I am redrawing the meaning part of the circuit so that you can better understand whatever we have analyzed just now. So for the op-amp A3, the output voltage will be R4 by R3. So we have output voltage to be equal to R4 by R3 into V out 2 minus V out 1. And V out 2 minus V out 1 will be equal to V2 minus V1 into 2R1 plus Rg divided by Rg, which I am going to denote again as equation number 3. So this equation, on substituting 3 in equation 4, the final equation for output voltage will be obtained. So the output voltage can be written as V out to be equal to R4 by R3 into 2 times R1 plus Rg into V2 minus V1 divided by Rg. So there are two ways of representing the output equation, either in terms of R1 or in terms of R2. This is because In the beginning, we have equated resistance R1 to be equal to resistance R2. So we can have the final equation in two forms. So if you represent in terms of R1, it would be V out will be equal to R4 by R3 into 1 plus 2 R1 by Rg into V2 minus V1. Or I can represent in terms of R2 as V out to be equal to R4 by R3 into 1 plus 2 times R2 divided by Rg into V2 minus V1. So these are the two ways of representing the output equation, and this completes the analysis of the 3 op-amp instrumentation amplifier circuit.